Good morning, everyone. So I'm from the South and from the church. When I say good morning, I expect a response. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you. Second time's a charm, Ashe. Greetings, blessings, defiant joy, revolutionary love, grace, and peace to all. Here in Chicago and in the online universe, because we will never forget our digital roots. My name is Reggie Hubbard, the same Reggie y'all been seeing at the top of the schedule for morning yoga. Y'all didn't know your yoga teacher was a big-bodied black dude, did you? A dude with a kind heart, but if provoked, a serious attitude. Don't let these prayer beads fool you, all right? And because I know many of you wanted to attend yoga, but weren't able to for whatever reason, here's a gentle reminder that at noon there's a 15-minute meditation if it fits your schedule, okay? Private dining room 4, 3rd floor, no shame, no shade. Y'all, I've been in this game for years, and I won't bore you with the recitation of my resume. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. But whether you've heard of me or not, you'll never forget me. And besides, as a devout hip-hop head and a Gen Xer, bad boys move in silence. I don't need people to know who I am. My pronouns are he, him, his. And I'm from the DMV, and I'd be remiss that in a nation founded on the rhetoric of revolution about taxation without representation, the citizens of the District of Columbia still are not fully franchised in these United States. DC statehood now. And before I launch into the meat of my formal remarks as a Netroots Nation's board member and a member of this beloved community, we stand in support of and solidarity with all people oppressed by state-sanctioned violence and attempted erasure. Black and brown people, LGBTQIA, and in this moment, we stand in solidarity with Palestine. We reject all right-wing extremism and all kinds of those who seek to erase us. And thank you for those who are supporting those who need your care and harm reduction in this moment. It's essential that we have tough conversations like this with accountability, but rooted in love, okay? As Nina Turner reminded us of Elder Martin Luther King's words, we'll remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Thank you. I'm honored to be the first on the stage today after last night's program. What a blessing that was. A bridge between worlds, so to speak. So shout out to all the authenticity, brilliance, courage, dreaming out loud, eloquence and fire, gracious and humbly imparted for justice, kindness, and love. What a program, right? And I got about 4 more minutes to share a word with you, an inspirational introduction, and that's not for the faint of heart. It's not an easy task, but Black hippie doesn't shirk from a challenge. We often hear some variant of the phrase, hello, Netroots family, so I've decided to talk about the concept of family, not in the biological sense, but as a metaphor for intergenerational, intersectional community, as a beloved community rooted in justice, love, and compassion, and the defiant joy in pursuit of justice. Family loves you at your worst moment. Family celebrates you at your best moment. In a family unit, we can disagree agreeably as we collectively seek justice for all and common understanding. And even if our disagreements lead to a falling out, we can always fall back in with grace. Family has the connotation of lineage and intergenerational aspiration, the dreams and disappointments of the elders shared with the youth who carry their interpretations forward with their energy, passion, and verve. When I was in middle school, my grandfather told me a story of him returning from World War II, taking an entrance exam and getting high marks. His white officer told him, ain't no way a nigga can be that smart. He told his grandson graduated from Yale with a double major. And this ain't no humble brag, because again, ain't nobody got no time for that shit. That's mad corny. I say that to illustrate a point. The Supreme Court reeks of corruption and has torn asunder the veneer of impartiality. The Republican Party is drunk on racism, homophobia, willful delusion, and outright reactionary neo-fascism. Mother Earth has begun to demonstrate the consequences of years of extraction and disconnection. And yes, it is scary AF. But as Anna Lilia reminded us yesterday, it's not our fault, but it is our problem. What are we going to do about it? Y'all, we're at the threshold of a new world. It's in the zeitgeist. And for example, even at Netroots, there was an event that had the following phrase: engage in a diverse community with forward thinkers, cultivate meaningful connections, and discuss impactful initiatives. Be part of the dialogue that shapes tomorrow. Y'all, how dope is that, right? We get to shape the future. And whoever attended that event about open conversations, holler at me in the app or on social, for real, for real. We have the gift of reimagining the world and solving the organizing riddle of how to manifest our heartfelt dreams into policy outcomes. And it seems daunting and damn near impossible. But y'all, if we have breath, clear vision, courage, health, and one another, and the audacity to dream out loud and stand up for those dreams in unison, nothing can stop us. You heard? Nothing can stop us. Y'all can do better than that. And to keep it 100 and hearkening back to one of my mantras, those who say it can't be done should get out of the way of those doing the work. Real talk. We must define what we stand for instead of defending what others say we stand for. So to effect this shift, it requires discipline, commitment, connection, compassion, and clear vision. So in this fight back moment, I have the following questions for you. What are you willing to sacrifice for the greater good? What are you willing to commit to help somebody else? How are you going to use your voice to live your dreams out loud? My Buddhist practice reminds me of the reality of impermanence and the necessity of compassion and wisdom and wise action. My Baptist lineage reminds me that trouble don't last always. My yoga lineage reminds me that we are in this together whether we like it or not. My Black liberation lineage reminds me that it's always the right time to speak truth to power in one accord. It's a matter of time before we achieve the liberation we seek. So in conclusion, be of good cheer, family. The fates are in our favor. And if you don't believe me, consider the words of the sage from Minneapolis, Prince Rogers Nelson. All seven, and we'll watch them fall. They stand in the way of love, and we will smoke them all with an intellect and a savoir-faire. No one in the whole universe will ever compare, because I am yours now, and you are mine, and together we'll love through all space and time, so don't cry, because one day all seven will die. May it be so. Ashe.